Hi, I'm Anne McNamara and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back in Palatka, my favourite place, and I am talking to Tyrone Bennett, who is the owner and creator and head chef of Heart and Soul Food.
Yep, Heart and Soul Food
Eatery. So Tyrone, tell us about your creation here.
So me and my wife Latifah, we opened this restaurant in December of 2023. We thought it would be something different to the downtown area. We started off with a food truck 2 years ago out of St. Augustine, and it has been an up and down ride because we wanted to do something different in Palatka. We kind of wanted to bring, our flavor and our signature dishes to this area, and so we opened it. It's a combination of soul food and barbecue and Caribbean food, and we wanted to really do something different for this downtown Palatka.
Brilliant. What do you think Palatka needs to help the downtown to be more successful?
Well, I believe number one, we have to make it a destination city. Whatever that means, if that means creating tours, if it's bringing in outside groups, if it's bringing, entertainment and music. And then also we should focus on smaller events. Nothing wrong with the big events like Blue Craft Fest and Bear Fest and, July 4th and Labor Day, but we need to have small, synchronized, small events every other week to kind of draw in a crowd, to build it up. It's not gonna be like you do 1 week is gonna be big. It's a continuing consistency. Oh, you know what? We look forward to every 2 weeks they have this going on downtown. They have that going downtown. I can tell you an example that actually worked is they did a wine walk back in January. It was right before Azalea Fest. Packed. The street people was walking, they were outside. That's a simple, small event. Everybody looked forward to it. And so those are the things that kind of, I think the city has to work a little bit harder with those small businesses and kind of give breaks where they can. Right now, if you're a small business there, this is a small thing, and this is something that me and you were talking about. What can help us right now is things like the waste cost and the wastewater cost and the garbage removal cost. I'm a solution-based person, so when you come to me and ask me a question, I'm not going to be, oh, well, this and pessimistic. No, that doesn't help anybody. We need to get where we need to go, so we have to be kind of focused on the task. Something doesn't go the way you want it to go, you pivot,
Yeah.
you try something else.
Yeah.
And you try, and then at that time, and if you ran out of choices, then you have to make that hard decision.
Yeah.
But it's learning to adapt and being creative. I mean, you talk about that.
So you have to adapt, the business has to adapt, and the town has to adapt.
Yep.
And the sort of sweet spot is if we can all do it together.
Yep.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time and for your thoughts.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
So revitalizing towns isn't rocket science. There is a formula that has been tested over many years, and I've been part of observing or delivering that formula in the UK. And the key elements are you have got to have a strong community. There has to be a willingness to support and make change together. You need to have connectivity. You can't do this in the middle of nowhere. And you need to have the political will and drive. And I believe Palatka has all those three things. I think the elements that are missing, and these are really important, is Palatka needs its theme. It needs to define what it is for, and then it needs to market that. So if you look at a city like Orlando, we know that you go there for Disney, you go there for fun. It's built off the Disney theme. You go to Gainesville, it's because it's a college town. It has all the things you associate with college towns. St. Augustine, much smaller, but it's a beach town and it's historic. What is Palatka for? So defining what its theme is really important. And that theme, I think you'll be able to see, is already coming out in some of the videos I'm doing here. It's got a very independent theme, and it's people who really care about the town, and it's about people who can make stuff. And I think making stuff is really important. The second thing that needs to happen, so there's three things. One is, what is it for? Two is, The second thing is, let's drive that home with marketing. Let's get defined, organised town marketing where we all buy into it as owners, as producers, as entrepreneurs, and start driving that out to help people choose Palatka for that requirement. And the last thing is, it needs affordable real estate. So there is plenty of real estate in Palatka, but it's not the right sort of real estate. It needs to be made affordable for the startup stage. It needs rentable by the week, it needs to be de-risked, it needs to have smaller spaces, it needs to be cheaper, it needs to be more disposable. So the first properties that I do, that's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be affordable spaces for people who can take it or leave it and build their businesses, and I think that is doable as a commercial model.